Hi everyone, in this video I'll be showing you how to extract your lemon seeds, the time consuming effort of peeling lemon seeds, how to germinate them, and then where you plant your little germinators when the time is right. I'll also be showing a time lapse of the seeds I sowed last year, and finally the soil mix that I use. Only cut the lemon once straight through the middle. This will minimise the amount of seeds you encounter with your knife. Ensure you have a good poke around with your knife. During this video I found 17 seeds in one lemon. You'll be surprised how many seeds are in some of these lemons. Also ensure you don't buy seedless lemons. It doesn't state on some of the packaging at local supermarkets, as I found out the hard way when I bought some to make this video. Well, that was the easy part. Now for the time consuming part, in which you take off the outer shell of your lemon seeds. Naturally this would happen over time, but we want to germinate these seeds in about a week to 10 days. So it's a case of using the knife again just to cut slightly the very outer edge. You only need to cut once and then it starts to peel. Then you can use your fingernails to get the rest off. When the seed is fresh out of the lemon, you will need some tissue or kitchen roll to give it a good wipe, because it will still have a lot of the lemon juice on there and it will be really difficult to even grip if you don't wipe it down, or at least let them dry out for a bit. So once you've successfully peeled all your lemon seeds down to the brown part, rather than cutting too far and massacring them, if they're looking a bit white, you've gone too far. If not, plonk them in some warm water for 24 hours. And there I am, absolutely loving life, taking about 20 minutes to peel 30 seeds while watching The Last Man on Earth, which is a pretty good series. So once they've been sitting in water for a bit, we can then put them in a resealable freezer bag or a takeaway box, as you can see here. I've just sprayed the kitchen roll, laid it down flat, and then put the seeds on top. And then again I'll do the same. I'll put some more kitchen roll on top, give it a spray, and then I'll seal it up. Next you need to find somewhere warm to put your seeds, but not in direct sunlight. You can stick them in a boiler room, next to your boiler, on top of the skybox. It's pretty warm. If you've ever wondered why your cat sleeps on it, it keeps a constant temperature. So I'm going to leave the seeds there. I'll check up on them again in a week and we'll see how we're going. Otherwise, keep having a look after a week, every couple of days.
I decided to open the box 4 days later so we can see the difference in growth between the seeds that have germinated and the ones that haven't quite germinated yet. What you can see here is the start of the root developing. Okay, so I've got my compost and perlite 50-50. I think it's just multi-purpose compost I was using here. As you can see, I'm using a multi-section seed tray. That's just to ensure that the roots won't get tangled up if I leave them in too long, without repotting, of course. So once we've done that, I'm going to make a little hole, and then I'm going to sow the seed with the root facing downwards. I'm going to allow the seed to be about 50% visible above ground, and then I'm going to press down around the seed to compact the soil around it, and then I'll give it a little spray, which we want to be doing every morning and every evening while they're this young. So that's pretty much it now. Find somewhere with a lot of sunlight, a lot of direct sunlight, and somewhere warm. Ideally you want to be sowing these in spring. I have just shown this as an example in August, but I do have grow lights and I have polytunnels, and I have a decent area inside that I can put them. So if you don't have all this, you may need to definitely start them in spring. As you can see in this picture, all of them grew except for one of them so far. even the ones that didn't initially germinate in the kitchen roll. But the kitchen roll would have still helped them once they were placed in the soil. I'm going to finish the video off with a time lapse of the seeds I sowed last spring. So from the first to the last picture, you're looking at about 16 to 17 months. So even when your citrus trees are established, you still need to be wary of the frost and cold. I'm in H8, hardiness zone 8, and citrus lemon trees are they can deal with from 9 to 11. So anything 8 and under, then they could potentially die. So in the winter, I've got 2 big citrus trees as well that I bought. They are grassed, and basically I just put them, last year I put them inside. This year I'm going to put them in the polytunnel, so they'll still be a little bit cold, but they'll be able to survive in the polytunnel quite well. So I suggest with any of your citrus that you grow in the winter, you keep them inside or in a polytunnel or anything like that, especially after the winter we had in 2018, January and February, which was really bad. I hope you all enjoyed my video. I haven't been on YouTube for absolutely donkey's years. I used to do videos on games and stuff back in the day. That was a long story as well. That wasn't intentional. But I think I may see how this video goes. I may do some more. I've been quite into propagating all sorts of trees and bonsai, pre-bonsai and stuff like that. So I may crack on with some more videos come spring 2019. See you guys.